I have been under this impression that, since I have been, following this path or been on the path of enlightenment, that there's just going to be all sunshines and rainbows. You know, Still on the path of enlightenment, you have to deal with, we are, everything is about duality. For every good, there's bad. For every positive, there's a negative. You know, and everything has an opposite. So it's good to, come across your spiritual gifts and your spiritual talents and things like that. But it's just as important to give energy to the things that you need to work on. Your shadow self, like working on your shadow self. You know, and I have come to realize, like, I like harmony, I like ease, I like things that are peaceful. And going into your shadow self, it's not always going to be peaceful. It's not always going to be harmony. It's sometimes it's going to be chaotic. And that's something that I really have to learn to deal with, because I have it in my head that anything that is not harmony or easy or flowing, it easily overwhelms me. And life is about duality. It's about the good, taking the good and taking the bad as well. And I just can't be happy when good things happen to me and then just want to crumble when bad things happen, or when there's lessons that I need to learn. Something in particular, I've been really dealing with my root chakra. So I've been dealing with a lot of things that has been like embedded in my head, or I've been conditioned, in my childhood, and I've been experiencing, I've been challenged and tested, from things that I feel like I've grown out of. And the universe will show you, like, yeah, you still could use a little work on that. And a situation presented itself yesterday to where I really had to look at myself and be like, Ryan, this is an area that you still need development in. You may like to think that you got everything together, but there are still departments in which you still need to develop. And there's nothing wrong with that, because then I would go into, oh, something's wrong with me. Like, I shouldn't be this way. I should only be talking about all the good that I possess, Yeah, I mean, and that is good. That's not to even take away from the good that I possess. But I still need to be, I don't need to shy away from my shadow self. It's there, and it has to be dealt with. I could try to sweep it under the rug and that, like, and just want to pay attention to my good self, but that's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. It's about, at the end of the day, it's all about ascending. It's about development. It's about growing, and sometimes you have to sit through that muck in the soil, the dirt. Sometimes we need a little bit of dirt in order to grow, So don't beat yourself up when you come across something that you need developing, that you need to develop, because it's a part of life. And the quicker that you accept these parts of yourself and not just want to focus on being positive and the positive attributes of yourself, then you will be able to, have a harmony. You be able to get to a harmony of, this is just something that I have to deal with, and this is a part of life. It's a part of being a human, it's a part of this experience. So, that situation that came up yesterday was the fact that I don't really, that I can really be a yes man. People suggest things and I'm quick to just agree. I don't really offer any rebuttal, or I don't challenge what is suggested to me. I'm just like, okay. And come on now. That's not being authentic. That's not being true to who I am. There are things that I want to be like, yeah, I'm not really interested in that. And I need to have the courage, the wisdom, to be able to speak up and say, you know what, that's not for me, Pop. You know, that's not for me. I understand that's what you do, but that's not for me. And whenever something is being spoken about, or you know, any topics that are being broached, and I know it's against, well, I ain't gonna say it's against, but it doesn't follow up with my beliefs, then it's my job to speak up. It's my job to speak up. It's my place for me. It's my right to be authentic. Be authentic with myself, you know, being my authentic self, you know? So yeah.